shooting a car and driver review of the regular Raptor R F-150, and they call that 3.5 liter twin turbo V6 bonkers. But what do you call a supercharged 5.2 liter V8 pumping out 720 horsepower? Probably insane. Hi, this is Joe from Way Scarff Ford, and today we're talking about this just off the transporter, brand new 2025 Raptor R, featuring an amazing 5.2 liter supercharged V8, borrowed from the Mustang GT500, obviously tuned specifically for Raptor R / truck duty. This thing's an absolute beast. It sounds amazing. It's very versatile, very programmable. It can wear a lot of hats. It can be your weekend warrior. It can rock crawl. It can be a desert racer. It can do all sorts of amazing things. Let's dive in. Sounds pretty amazing. The V6 twin turbo sounds fantastic, but be it a V10, a V12, inline 6 or V6, nothing sounds better than a symphony of 8 cylinders combined with that whine of a supercharger. It is just heavenly. I was just revving it a little bit, but wait till you get behind the wheel of this thing and really get the blood moving in this thing, getting it close to a red line, doing some spirited driving. It is an amazing driving experience. For 2024, we saw some updates to the Raptor R, which will also benefit the 2025 models. The 5.2 liter V8 was got an additional 20 horsepower, 720 horsepower total. We also saw some changes to the suspension with increased adjustability. Those were some updates for 2025. This thing just has a mean, menacing look about it. Louvers and vents wherever you look. We have these massive 37-inch tires, amazing stability. And this thing can do it all. It can rock crawl. It can do some corner carving on some back roads. It can be a desert racer. It's a truck that wears many different hats. It's also very practical, being capable of going 0 to 60 in a little over 3 seconds, which is almost like supercar territory. This is a practical everyday driver. You have a nice spacious rear seat accommodations for your friends and family. Lots of space back here. You can fold up the seats for additional storage. We have this nice storage area that runs along the whole length of the seats. It's collapsible too, so if you don't want to have stuff stored in here, you need to store larger objects, you can put them back here. The seats folded up, giving a lot of storage space if you don't want to get stuff exposed to the elements or theft in the bed. And that's the other thing, is this has a very practical pickup truck bed, which you don't get with a lot of high-performance sports cars. Love the look and sound of that amazing dual exhaust system. And of course, we can tow. There's not a lot of sports cars that go 0 to 60 in 3 seconds that you can tow with. The Raptors don't have the same tow rating as the regular F-Series because it has the off-road suspension that's softer and has longer travel. So if you put too much tongue weight, too much trailer weight on this thing, it's gonna squat the suspension. It is still very capable of towing, but it can't, it's not rated up to like close to 13,000 pounds like the regular F-150. But the nice dividend of having that soft, cushy off-road suspension doesn't just make it amazing off-road, but for driving on-road, you have a nice, cushy, soft road. So going over potholes, rutted, beat-up pavement, this just soaks it right up. It actually has a really amazing ride for something that's designed to excel off-road. It also excels on-road. Love the graphics. We have a power-operated tailgate, which will power fold down, power fold up. And we also notice that we have a pretty high height up here. I'm 6'2", and with this long travel suspension and 37-inch tires, I'd have a hard time getting in and out of the bed. But luckily, they added this little trick here from Ford. You hit that button right there, and now it deploys a nice bed step, making it a cinch getting in and out of the bed. So if you have to take stuff in and out of the bed, like bags of concrete or rocks or mulch, it is super easy with this step. And it's easy to put away as it is to deploy. As you can see, I can do it with one hand while holding a camera. Hit that button right there, and then the tailgate will close right up. Amazing suspension. For 2024, they added the adjustability of rebound and not just compression, but compression and rebound for the 2024 model year. Nice, comfortable accommodations in front. We have these beautiful Recaro seats trimmed in leather and Alcantara. Nice, completely digital gauge cluster, huge screen for the infotainment system. Amazing parking cameras. We have a huge pano roof. This is the optional twin panel roof to allow lots of natural light inside. We have these auxiliary switches if you want to add more accessories, driving lights, winch, all possible. We hit that button right there. The shifter will fold into the center console. We have a lot of storage space, but the top of the center console also flips over, turning it into a nice flat work surface. You can write on it, put your laptop here, you can eat lunch, all sorts of useful things having a little table integrated into your pickup truck. This thing's meant for towing, so we have a Pro Trailer Backup Assist, we have an integrated trailer brake controller. Here you can access the four-wheel drive system. We have two-wheel drive high, four-wheel drive high, four-wheel drive auto, and four-wheel drive low range. We can also twist this dial around and we will find the drive mode selector. So this will make changes to the suspension, the exhaust, the 10-speed automatic transmission. This is a very programmable vehicle, and this drive mode selectors your ticket for all sorts of different driving situations. So of course we have slippery, we have tow haul, we have sport mode, which is really nice. We have normal. We have off-road, and you notice that will automatically switch it into four-wheel drive. High, it will lock the rear differential and shut off the traction control system, which is preferable for off-road situations. You'll also see that the gauge cluster will change the way it looks depending on which drive mode you have it in as well. Then we have Baja. Baja is pretty fun, off-road use only. Baja, I think, actually limits the stability control system to allow you to fishtail and drift and stuff and sand and things like that, which you don't want to do on-road. This thing could flip over, you can end up in a ditch if you get a little bit too rambunctious in something like this on dry or wet pavement. And then we also have rock crawl. We notice that will shift it into four-wheel drive low range. So this is a jack of all trades. Like I said, it can do all sorts of stuff. Family hauler, daily driver, back road burner, Baja racer, rock crawler, tow rig. I can go on and on. Well, I appreciate you joining us for this little walk around of this fresh unit right off the transporter 2025 Raptor R. More than bonkers, it's insane. One amazing beast. We are Way Scarff Ford. We've been in business 100 years, over 100 years actually, proudly serving the Seattle-Tacoma area, located in Auburn, Washington. Please like and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. We really appreciate it. We have content coming out all the time. Hope to see you soon, and have a great day.